Hello, welcome everybody to the NSK Podcast, episode number, let me get this straight, 268. My name is Yoshi, and as always, I'm joined by Charlie Draco Cadden. What's up, buddy?
Yup, not a whole lot today.
Not much today. And Day, you're back. You feeling better a little bit?
No.
Great.
I feel worse.
God damn it. And you worked.
I got more sick. Yeah, and work today sucked.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be home like 2 hours ago.
So you did overtime?
Well, I don't think it counts as overtime unless I work over like 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't work 8 hours. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I worked exactly 8 hours.
Damn. But you were sick, so.
Yep.
Not good.
No.
All right. So we're back with another show. We're going to talk about some Japanese idol releases. But before we do that, let's begin our catch-up. Draco, you said nothing happened today. I hope something else or something happened this week.
Lots of Fallout. I've got 4 days of playtime in Fallout. Over 4 days.
How are you liking Fallout?
It's
a
good.
lot, basically.
Yeah,
it's going by what you said.
It's good. It's a lot like Fallout 3. There's not that many changes to it.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
But what is changed is good. It's the gun handling is a lot better in the game than Fallout 3, or I'd say even New Vegas. I think Obsidian tried to introduce like bullet drop in it in New Vegas and didn't work out. The story's kind of but I never played Fallout for the story. Not the main
story. Who developed
story.
the Fallout series?
Bethesda.
And that's the same company that does like Morrowind and Skyrim.
Yes.
And, like what's that series called?
Oblivion?
Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only ever played Skyrim. That is the only game I've ever played from Bethesda.
Skyrim's good. But again, you don't play it for the main story.
Right. I played about 20 hours of it, and then
Oh,
I
wow.
drifted off. But
You just literally walk around and do random shit in the world, right?
Right.
In those games.
Pretty much, yeah. Wow, 20 hours. I played like 200 hours.
I mean,
just
that's
Skyrim?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's not that bad. There's so much customization in that game.
Yeah. The Skyrim, I really wish they had brought over more of the Skyrim crafting system to Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
Or even... Well, I think Skyrim came out after Fallout 3.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It would have been a lot better if they had brought out more of the crafting system and kept some of the crafting system that Obsidian had put in New Vegas. But the Bethesda's very good at environmental storytelling. You know, you'll walk into an area and find a holotape or find a situation where there's a skeleton in a bathtub with a toaster, and you go, well, that guy killed himself. That wasn't real smart. So the side stories that they introduce are far more interesting than the main story ever is.
Yeah, it seems like that kind of game. Or it's the stories of, crazy things happening like that are procedurally generated that you just run into.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Brotherhood of Steel blowing up all their vertibirds. Their helicopter
I have no idea.
jets.
Oh, okay.
They're like jet-powered helicopters. Yeah, their pilots kind of suck.
They crash into buildings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Quite
heard
often.
about it.
quite often.
I feel like I've played no video games in the past year.
Well, that's kind of sad. From what I hear, you would probably enjoy like Undertale.
Yeah, I would probably like that game. I've heard a lot about it. What else? Rise of the Tomb Raider I want to play, but that's not out until later this month on the PC.
Uh,
There's a timed exclusive on the Xbone.
Right.
yeah, I never got into Tomb Raider.
I was never. I don't think I've ever played a single Tomb Raider game. So
I thought the reboot was okay.
I hear it was. Okay.
I heard this game's a lot better though.
Yeah.
Fallout 5 or Halo 5, not Fallout 5. Halo 5. I'd like to play that, but I haven't gotten it. So
I feel like Halo 5 hasn't made as much of an impact as one would expect.
I heard
Halo
it's
game
a
to do.
huge cliffhanger at the end where it's like,
Oh, really?
you beat something and then they just say, "Oh, we'll see you in 3 years, bitch."
yeah,
I feel like, well, I still need to play Metal Gear Solid 5 as
Yeah.
well.
I want to get
Yeah.
it on sale. On
I heard
PC.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Like, not as a whole, but there are just like moments in that game, or just the general gameplay in general is really good.
I just want a dog that stabs people. You know.
With a knife.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
I never got into Metal Gear either. I did play Metal Gear Solid.
Me
4.
neither. Me neither.
I really enjoyed the first two games, and then the third one, which a lot of people regard to be the best one, I don't know, for some reason it was still too much of the same. Like, I know that they introduced a whole lot of new mechanics and stuff, but at some point I was just tired of, like, crouching and hiding and doing the stealth thing.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't like doing. That's the reason why I never got into the earlier Metal Gear games, is because I'm just too impatient to be, not worrying about setting off alarms and hiding in a locker. That's I just can't do it. I freak out when the alarm sounds. I just freak out, and I try to get into a locker, but it's like the controls are so janky that I can't I don't feel like I'm in control.
Yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid. I think it was 4 on the PS4 because it was like the launch release for it.
Or you mean on the PS3?
Or yeah, PS3.
I think I heard you say PS4.
I did. No, I don't have a PS4. I probably won't get one.
What?
I
How else are you going to play Persona 5 or 4? Persona 4 or 5?
5.
got one game.
Oh yeah, Persona 5. 5 or 6 that may come out on the PS4. How are you going to play those?
I'm trying to think of what games I got for the PS3. It's like Metal
PS3
Gear-
was a complete disaster.
I think I got
PS3
like,
I
Metal Gear
basically
Solid.
play like Naughty Dog games and like what
I
else
got
did
more-
I play?
I got more games for the Wii than I did the PS3.
Yeah, I would probably do that too. I don't think I like any PS3 game and passionately defend their quality.
The only other game I could think of that might come out as a PlayStation exclusive would be the Yakuza series.
Yeah, I played a Yakuza game on PS2. It was good, but I wouldn't say I loved the experience.
No, that was one game I think I rented for the PS3. I'd get Yakuza. I think it's 5 now, 4 or 5.
I think it's
Oh,
4.
they announced a ton of Yakuza games to localize for the PS. That are coming out for the PS4 now. I think Yakuza 0 is coming, and I think is 0 the one that's for the PS4? I don't remember actually.
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked. But yeah, that's like the only game I could think of that I'd play on the PS4. I played Persona 3. I rented that one.
Doesn't seem like your kind of game.
Just way too grindy for me.
Yeah,
What?
I love that game though.
Just
Persona
way-
is one of the least grindy Japanese RPGs out there.
I always felt like I had to grind to get my Persona's max level, max stats,
No, that's why you fusion them.
Well, that's
and
it's because you're going for max stats, man. Why are
you
you
don't
doing
need to
that?
max them. Yeah,
I don't know.
You max that when you want to grind,
I
but
think
you
it
don't
only
want to grind and want max stats.
it feels grindy because you're always going to the same place and seeing the same thing. I think,
Yeah.
especially in 3. At least in 4, they switch it up between every dungeon, so every dungeon looks different.
Right. All the dungeons are kind of
In 3, it was the
Mini.
tower. That's it. It was the same fucking tower. So
Right.
Yeah,
I could see it feeling grindy.
yeah. I just never did really enjoy Persona. So
But speaking of Persona, I did buy Persona 4 Dancing All Night for the Vita.
Oh, nice.
So
I need to find a charger for my Vita. Until I do that, I can't do anything on it.
I might get Is a Guitar Hero a rock band that has baby metal on it?
I'm
Actually,
gonna
don't know.
guess Guitar Hero.
Yeah, because I don't think Rock Band actually has a new one out.
I hear Guitar Hero's library is way better than Rock Band's for their reimagining, if you will.
Also,
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't make that much sense for Baby Metal to be on Rock Band unless they got like the vocals and all integrated into that as well. But I don't know if they do that for like non-English songs.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be weird.
I know Guitar Hero 4 has it as DLC. Has Gimme Chocolate, I think.
Rock Band has Baby Metal, Mago says on chat.
Really?
Huh.
I would have thought it was Guitar Hero.
Well, like I said, Guitar Hero 4 has Gimme Chocolate for DLC,
Right.
but I don't know. That game's always really freaking expensive. Because they try to bundle it with the guitar and shit.
Drums.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the drum set. I have the guitar. I have the whole kit.
Can you use that again?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Not
that's what I'm
the-
thinking. I'm
not
thinking
the
they're gonna do
controllers.
everything they can to milk all the money out of it, you know?
Well, I think that Xbox One and 360 use different controls, Bluetooth
Right.
specs for their controllers. So,
If only they just used USBs and made it all compatible, but you know,
well,
money.
the mic might work because it is USB,
Right.
and I do have a wired Rock Band guitar or Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah.
And those are backwards compatible, but Guitar Hero is not compatible with the Rock Band,
The Rock Band, right.
guitar. The drums are also, I think... No, the drums are wireless.
Interesting.
But I never play the drums. They've sat under my desk since I bought them. I've never played them. I don't do drums.
Yeah,
I'd
don't
need
blame
you
you.
to come over and play drums for me, Yoshi.
I'll play. It's just I suck at rhythm games, so I'll try. I don't even know why.
Surprise! Drummer sucks at rhythm games.
It's kind of hilarious because I want to play things on beat, but whenever I tap the pads on Rock Band or like, you know, tap the shit on, you know, rhythm games like Persona 4 Dancing All Night, I feel like I'm tapping on the beat, but I'm not because I'm supposed to tap with the notes lining up,
Yeah.
and it's just not like completely there for me. There's some sort of lag or input lag, or maybe I'm too early because
There's
I'm too
definitely
on
some
point. I
input
don't know.
lag. There should be less input lag on the Vita if you play on that.
You would think, but I was still missing some notes.
Because there was
Yeah.
the what was that game? It was like a skateboarding game on the Vita. I
Vita.
forget what it's called.
I don't know. I'd never got the... Yeah, I never got the Vita.
Ollie
I have-
Ollie.
Oh yeah.
That game is awesome on the Vita, but when I played it on the PS4, like there was noticeable difference in input lag. Like I
Yeah.
was missing everything on the PS4 version. I
Hmm.
was like, this is bullshit, so I stopped.
No, I never got a Vita. I got the PSP. But... Oh yeah, there's an Idle Street rhythm game out.
I should go check that out. I just
Can't remember.
I'm so bad at rhythm games, so it's
What's Idle Street?
Paspo or not Paspo? Cheeky Parade.
Supergirl's
Gem.
Gem. Now Wasta.
Yeah.
Are they all like under Avex or something? Is that why they're all
Yeah.
the same?
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's Idle Street West and Idle Street East.
There's
So
like
let me talk about
Hokkaido.
your Rainbow can show up there, because
No, because they're Stardust.
No, but no,
they
they signed
their label is Avex now.
they are with Avex.
Really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
it's kind of weird.
But I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Every Choose with Sony, Momoiro Clover is with like something else.
King, I think.
King.
Yeah, King.
So like they all have different record labels.
Shot Choco's
depending on-
Warner, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess it's not surprising, but just
The new
Avex
group
is
is,
kind of weird.
The new one is on Evil Line at the moment.
I think Evil Line is just like, I don't know. I mean, Evil Line is a brand created by Stardust, right?
Very
That's like
possibly.
Stardust label.
Very possibly.
Eve Online. Isn't that a game?
Evil Line.
Yes. Yes, that is a
That is a
MMO.
spreadsheet
Eve
game.
Online definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah. Stardust spreadsheet games.
But it's
But-
Evil Line.
Evil Line. Yeah. How fitting.
I believe that's the label they're under.
Cool. Anything else, Draco? You just been playing
No.
Fallout, that's it?
Yeah.
You didn't get your face smashed in by garage doors or anything?
No.
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 Any garbage cans you set on fire?
No. No, I don't throw the ashes out in the fire or in the garbage can.
But you do throw ashes.
Yes. I had to clean the pellet stove this week.
The what?
Pellet stove?
Oh, the stove. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like It's like a baking stove.
No, it's a fireplace.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But instead of using logs, it uses little like pellets that are made from sawdust and wood chips.
Is it healthier?
Yeah, it's quite a bit
That's
less.
Fumes.
Well, less fumes, less ash, less carbon,
That's good. Yeah, you don't want carbon.
less pollution overall, and it uses waste products from them making like lumber and stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's renewable energy. That's
Yeah.
nice. So yeah, that's it.
I thought the Idle Street game was region locked.
Probably is. You just need an account. You just get a Japanese iTunes account or a Google Play account.
Yeah. Yep. This app is incompatible with all your devices.
No, just get a Japanese account. You should be able to do it. Unless your phone is like from 10 years ago. Then it's like, how are you even looking at the
I
store?
mean, how would I get iTunes on my Android phone?
Well, it's on Google Play.
Yeah. But then how am I supposed to? I just install it, even though it says it's incompatible.
No, just make a
No.
Japanese Google Play account, switch to the Japanese Google Play account, and then load it.
Oh, why do I want to do that?
Yes, it's fucking annoying. I know.
I don't
Same
even like
thing-
using Google Play in general.
I know.
It was the same thing with AKB.
Yep,
Are they still doing that?
I'd imagine.
I haven't heard anybody playing it, so.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
not in a
I know
while.
is playing that game.
It was hot for like a good 6 months, though. I remember everyone was playing it.
Yeah.
It was hot for like the first day.
I got
Okay.
tired of trying to update it and having to connect my phone and going through all the rigmarole of doing that.
Yeah, I played it for like an hour, and then I realized I hate rhythm games.
Yep.
Why did I buy Persona 4 Dancing All Night? Because Persona.
Yep.
Why'd you buy Rhythm Tengoku?
I didn't buy Rhythm Tengoku.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Or
I
we're
wouldn't.
talking about getting it.
No, I
Rhythm
thought about it.
Tengoku is like an actual rhythm game. I feel
Right,
like
yeah.
you would like that game.
No, it's more like games like Dance Dance Revolution and Taiko Master and stuff like that. I suck. I just suck, okay? I just suck at it.
I have. Yeah. So, what have you guys been up to?
Day's coughing, so I'll go. Well, Day, you there?
Yeah.
You want to tell us about your week or 2 weeks, or if you want to tell us some stories you didn't say in the Japan trip podcast that you feel like you left out?
No, not really. I guess it's just been fun following, because every morning at 7, anywhere between 5 and 7 a.m., the Momoiro Clover album website updates with another song, another
yeah.
pair of songs and composers and such. And it's always fun because I'm not super familiar with composers, so whenever I see ones that I don't recognize, I always like to look them up and see what they produced. So, yeah, just over the past week, I've been doing a lot of research on a lot of these composers and seeing what they've done and seeing where the crossover is between works that I've known and, you know, what kind of stuff that they actually do. So that's been real interesting. I bought a record player.
Gotta have
42
something to play
records.
those vinyls.
And the only vinyls I have are all Momoiro Clover based. So I have the Teddy Lloyd album, I have Fifth Dimension, and I have the vinyl that they sold at Momokuri. And also Dell generously, when I talked about how I was missing the Battle and Romance LP, he actually has a copy of that. So he said he was going to send it over to me.
Dell is literally Idol fan Santa.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Literally.
Very literally.
Yeah, so it's been a good reason to like keep my interest up on Momoiro Clover all the way up to their album release, I guess. I wasn't even trying to, but it just keeps happening. Like I just find reasons to like always listen to their music. So I put all the records on, I listen to them, and also this record player has a USB, so I can hook it up to my computer and actually record just straight off the LP. Which is good because vinyls
Deteriorating.
I can never say that like vinyls sound better because it's all subjective.
Yeah.
But having something be on vinyl, like vinyl forces a certain sound to come out of music that digital doesn't. So just because it's analog and it has its own characteristics,
Yeah.
if you press something to vinyl, it's going to sound a certain way, whether or not the original artist who created that song intended it to sound that way or not. If anything, digital is probably the most accurate representation of what the artist wants the person to hear, but it being on vinyl is also really interesting. So I just think over the past 2 days, I've just been running through and like recording all the records that I have, which is just 3. But yeah, that's really cool. So, anything else? I've gotten actually sick compared to last week, where I was coughing occasionally. Now I'm coughing a lot more. But I guess the headaches are gone, so I think I'm getting better. But my voice is also just really throaty and rattly. So that's been fun. And work sucks.
If you need to excuse yourself at any point, you know, you have every right to do so.
Yeah, I just mute myself whenever I feel like coughing.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on your icon, so if I see you muted, I will make sure to cover for you.
Yeah.
Except I'm also coughing too, so great.
Are you?
I just have this thing, like a ball of mucus just sitting here that's bothering me. It's just gonna like creep up as I keep talking, and I'll just sound like I'm sick if it creeps up too high. So I have to like mute myself every couple minutes just to clear it and see if I can push it down. But
I see.
yeah, it's not going away.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much summarizes my week.
Yeah, work sucks.
Work sucks. I learned a lot about record players because when I ordered one, I was like, "Oh God, I don't know how any of this works." So did a lot of reading on vinyls, a lot of YouTube videos on vinyls. People are really crazy.
You get belt driven or gear driven?
It is definitely not belt driven. So if it's not belt driven, if it's like one or the other, then it's probably the other one.
I have no idea. I know that a lot of people were at one time when I was looking at them, they were like, well, belt is smoother on their spin and all this other stuff. I'm like,
Right, people
dude,
really like talk about minutia and like how to clean records and stuff like that.
That sounds like my brother. He worked at a record shop for like 3 years, and he has like a big ass like 2 IKEA shelves full of records. It's fucking nuts. My brother's a collector, and you know he sold a bunch of it off. Like he realized it was a problem, So he sold a whole bunch of it off. But yeah, he's a big record fan.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we've got a lot of records here, but they're all like original records that my mom bought when she was a kid or a teenager and stuff. We don't have too many like recent stuff.
So now I have no reason not to like look up records of other things that I would like to buy. I don't know.
It's a slippery slope.
It really is, because LPs are also big and like they're big and heavy and
they're
but
fragile.
It's like, yeah. I don't know how fragile they actually are. People always talk about.
Well, the way that my brother takes care of them, he's like carrying eggs. You know.
They scratch pretty easy, and they're I don't know about newer ones because I know that they've updated the technology that they used to make them, but they used to be really susceptible to heat,
right?
Warping.
Yeah, my brother when he sells his records, he'll always write, "Do not bend, keep in room temperature," and stuff like that on the box. Yeah. So,
didn't Rhineberries?
That's what I was gonna say.
Vinyl.
I would imagine Rhineberry would have one.
I would think Lyrical School definitely has a vinyl of their album.
Maybe it was Lyrical School.
Thing is, Rhineberry. I don't know if Rhineberry put out like an album.
I don't think so. I think they've only done EPs.
Right?
Yeah. And I think if they did do a vinyl, it was like a EP type.
Yeah, probably.
I remember seeing a vinyl of Lyrical School's Date Course, and I was like, shit, I should buy it. But that was like 2 years ago in Fukuoka when I saw it in the Tower Records.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it up then.
And you're regretting it now.
Yeah. I mean, I like the album a lot. I love the songs on it, but I mostly wanted it just because the art. I really like the cover art for it.
Right.
But yeah, that was my week. What about you?
Work, and then what did I do? I watched a whole bunch of Idol PBs again, continued on with my Idol PB deathmatch. I think we're down to about... I haven't gotten a full count yet, but we're down to maybe about a third of the list, so I think we still have close to 250 or 300 PBs left. So, it's gonna keep going.
Wait, 300 PVs left?
Yeah, to watch.
From this year?
No. It's just
okay.
my entire collection, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Of over like 400 PVs.
Yeah. It's climbing too, because there were some PVs this week that I'm already, thinking of putting on my... Yeah, so I've already added one. I know that for a fact. But the deathmatch does not add more. The deathmatch one is the one that I just started the first day.
Okay.
I haven't.
I thought you were compiling it from the year, not
no.
all time,
No,
or up to
I'm
this point or whatever.
That would still be a lot of PVs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that because we'll never finish at that point. So we'll see. What else is there? I learned how to video edit better, or taught myself sorta how to do certain things in Sony Movie Studios because I was putting together my top 10 PVs of 2015.
Cool.
It's gonna be in a video format, and it'll be out next week, but I'll preview it for the stream at the end of the podcast. But yeah, I finished that. I still have to do the top 10 songs of 2015 as well, but that's not too much work because I don't have to like screen cap anything. So I just have to grab some single covers and just slap it onto the videos, which is not too bad. So that should be quick. So both of those should be out next week. Maybe I'll have the PVs out by the time you hear this podcast, or maybe not. So we'll see.
Cool.
And I kept on playing Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. Still a great game. I thought there were more missions than 25, but apparently there's only 25 missions, which made me sad.
Really? I thought it was a pretty long game. Or is it?
It is. I put in about 13 hours, and I'm in, like, Chapter 21.
Okay.
So I've been kicking the shit out of it because I've not played through, but, like, I've played the game maybe 2 times before. I just never finished it, so this is the first time I'll be
okay.
finishing it. So, yeah, I know what the hell is going on, so I'm not watching every cutscene and reading every thing that's going on, and I know what like the who I should max out and like who should make kids with who and stuff like that, because that's a part of the game.
Right.
And then I started playing today Bravely Default on the 3DS as well.
Oh, how do you like it?
It's pretty good. It's turn-based RPG, but the thing I guess that makes it different is that you brave and then you default. If you brave, you attack like twice. You borrow a turn from the future.
Right.
You attack twice.
Yeah, or like you save up, or like you queue up.
Right. And then default, you save a turn, so you don't do anything, and you add 2 turns or an extra turn in the next turn.
Right.
Yeah, I played about 3 hours of it. It's pretty good so far. It seems like your typical Square Enix story. You got to save the world, kid. You're in the center of the thing, so here you go, and protect this girl because she's the girl of your destiny and shit like that.
Sure.
Square Enix, JRPG,
Yeah.
typical. But yeah, I'm okay with those games as long as they do something
As long as they're
a little
fun to
different.
play.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the battle system's fine, I don't mind. How shitty storylines get.
Right.
So, yeah. I think that's about it for me. So we can go into our impressions.
Cool.
First up, Sanmin. Is that what it is, Draco?
That's the way it's...
Sanmini. Yeah.
That's the way it's spelled. They use the 3, so...
Right. Sanmini. Bounce. Get ready to bounce, yo.
It's a pretty dancey song.
Yeah.
It's a lot more rocky than I expected a song named Bounce to be, for some reason. When I think of Bounce, I think of more like... It's a more kind of like cheerful, upbeat song. Whereas this is a lot more like a attack song.
Yeah, it's a hype song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of more chaotic, and it's got a hard rock guitar thing going on in the back.
But
yeah.
The vocals are, our favorite. It's auto-tuned.
Yeah. That's my biggest...
See, I think you just don't like auto-tune in general.
No, I don't.
I am okay with it as long as it's used to my taste, and I think they used it well here, actually. It's not as annoying as if I hear it in
it didn't bug me
passcode.
when I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I was able to ignore it. But it's not great. Apparently their name used to be 3 minutes. Sound minutes.
There is a K-pop group, right, called 4 Minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
something
is
like
true.
that.
It's pretty cool.
And they shortened the name to Sun Mini, I guess.
I mean, this song is 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so I guess.
So that's perfect. All their songs are 3 minutes long,
Yeah.
I think.
Which isn't a
mean-
bad thing.
maybe. No,
That's more of like a Western standard thing. Like,
Yeah. 3.5 minutes.
yeah, 3 to 3.5 minutes is like the golden time.
Japan is 4.5, 5, and I
Yeah.
want to die.
4.5 plus.
God.
Ugh.
But I have to say, I think the autotune's used as... It's not so much the focus, it's just used correctly with the feel of the song. I think
Yeah,
it
with-
makes sense with the song. So that's why I don't feel it's out of place. And also,
Yeah,
I think it's really catchy. The song's really catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the autotune fits in with the electric instrumentals. In some parts, anyway.
I just feel like autotune in some songs, like, or whoever produces them, like, when I hear Passcode use autotune entirety, like, I don't like it. It doesn't sound good to me. But when it's used
So
like
do you
this,
think that's
it's totally cool.
Do you think the vocal quality of the actual members, like
I don't...
like say they're singing Power, do you think that would still? I feel like that would still come through whether it's
I don't
know,
think it's
whether
about
it's auto-tuned
ability.
or not, though, right?
I don't think it's ability. I
Because if
think
you're
it's,
singing weekly, even if it's auto-tuned, it's still going to come through like kind of like a half-baked line or whatever.
right, and I'm not saying these girls know how to sing because I can't tell because it's auto-tuned.
Right.
Yeah.
But it just they don't sound completely. The autotune doesn't sound completely out of place. But certain groups,
No.
when I hear autotune, I just say this is completely. It brings attention to itself rather than just blending in with the song. That's my issue, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some songs that I don't mind auto-tuning in. Others, not so much. This one is kind of in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I found myself not even really noticing it that much when I was listening to it.
I think that speaks to the production
Yeah.
quality. It's just they did it in a
I think it
very
fits-
smooth way.
Yeah, so I have to say it probably fits really well.
And I
What do you think
it's
about the
super
PV?
catchy.
It's like a. Is it the same live stitched together?
I'd imagine.
It looks like it's the same live. Some of this close-up shots look like it was recorded either before or after the show with the light effect in the
Right.
background.
Now, a lot of the people in the audience are holding up camera phones.
Yeah.
Is that footage used here? Maybe. I don't think it is, but
Oh, I think it is.
I'm
I
not
think it
sure.
is.
I don't know that actual footage is used, or if they just kind of use that as an effect to transition to the
No,
footage.
I think this is it. I think that was the point.
Maybe. I don't know. That would be interesting if that is the case.
I think it is. I don't think they would do it and then.
I
not
saw
have
the
that be the case.
I just saw the amount of people holding up their phones, so I thought maybe they would do something
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
because that was the point where I feel like that was very purposeful. I think that was the point.
Mhm.
It would be
Yeah.
weirder if it wasn't.
This
Yeah.
PV's not that great.
No. I mean, it's
It's
not
a
a great
live shot.
PV, but it's a good live.
Sure. I wasn't there, but I'm sure
Are
it was
you-
good live.
Are you saying it was probably a good live?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it probably was. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that.
Yeah, I really don't have much to say on the PV.
Yeah. It's very straightforward.
I don't like how they do the like digital zoom into the camera thing.
Yeah.
It looks really bad.
Yeah.
It looks terrible when they do that. And I don't think they needed to do that to get the point across.
Probably not.
Yeah. I can see that.
So you want to rate this?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna give the song a 78. I think it's really catchy. I think it's fun. The PV probably give like 55.
Okay.
It's not terrible. And I'm going by, 50 is like,
Middle.
yeah, if it's under 50, I actively dislike it. If it's over 50, then,
Anywhere
it's from ambivalent to I really like it. So 55 means I'm closer to ambivalent. I probably won't watch it again.
Yeah.
There are interesting parts of the PV. I like some of the angles, but like the wider shots of just the members and everyone having fun is good. But all the camera tricks and stuff that they try to do weren't as successful.
No.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where I stand on those.
Draco?
I'd probably give the song a 68, and the PV music video thing I would give 65.
Okay.
I enjoy it. It's not anything special, but I enjoy it.
Damn. So I guess I'm the highest on the song. I really, really like the song. I give the song an 85. This is like I would totally put on my playlist and listen to it over and over again in my car, just getting hype. So yeah, 85, and then PV I'll give it a 60. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
I honestly think this song and the PV would have been better if they had included the audience track.
Just the fans screaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, that actually does add to the song in some cases, and I think this one would have benefited from it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's San Mini Bounce. I really like it. Next up, Niji no Conquistador, Senjo no Saint Valentine. Say that title 10 times in a row really fast.
I don't want to.
Senjo no Saint Valentine. No, I'm not going to try.
Try writing that out. Jeez.
Yeah.
So this song, or the video, feels like it was produced by Max.
I can see it.
No, I don't
parts.
agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
The guns, I guess.
Yeah, the guns.
The guns, the walking through the halls with the camera in front of them, the zooms, the fighting.
Maybe the lasers.
Thing is, Max has a he actually cares about how his videos look, so they wouldn't look as washed out or terrible as this video does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint.
The Japan filter wouldn't have been as heavy.
Oh, it's so strong.
Yeah, this Japan filter is.
This is one of the heaviest use of Japan filter I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max would not make his videos look like
No,
that.
Max is just bright fucking colors everywhere.
Yeah,
He likes his videos to look good.
Yeah.
He's got good contrast.
Yeah, he does. It's always crisp. This is not crisp.
It's like I'm watching this video through wax paper.
Yeah.
That's
There's
true.
soap film over the lens.
Yep.
Nothing is truly bright, nothing is truly dark. It's just everything is just in this weird middle. Yeah, it just looks like the gamma and the lighting and everything is just off. But that's the look. Japan really likes that look for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the only country that produces videos that look like this, as far as I know.
Yeah, you can always tell when it comes out of Japan.
Yeah.
So yeah, So the title is Saint Valentine's Battlefield. So
Okay, so they're all trying to kill each other for the love
of a guy.
of someone.
Right. So that is the reason why they're fighting with guns and fucking
Katanas
medieval
and
weapons,
Yeah.
like the fucking axe.
terribly, might I add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've never used these weapons before.
There's this one girl who holds a rifle. I tweeted it out. She holds the rifle around where you would have the scope.
Yeah.
Her left hand, her right hand will be on the triggers and stuff, and her left hand's on the scope at the top of the gun. It's fucking crazy. It's so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, the fight scenes are pretty bad. I guess the introduction of the members with their medieval weapons are not terrible, but Um,
I just enjoy how dumb it is.
yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yep. It is extremely stupid, but
I feel like it's not stupid enough.
Maybe.
yeah.
It could be dumber and more fun.
Yeah, but there's a scene where the girl Nagi, who's my Oshimen, she punches the other girl in the stomach, and it's just like a burst of water just goes everywhere. It makes no sense. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb.
I like that effect. That's one of the few good shots here.
I think it's dumb and great. Why is it water? I don't know.
I think it's just like, yeah, it's like an energy effect or something.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z punch.
Yeah.
And the whole PV starts out with them like holding chocolate or some kind of gift box, and then they start fighting.
No, it's
And we never see who wins, but we see somebody sliding a box into one
right.
of the desks.
So someone wins. You know what I
wins?
also like? Well, someone wins. We don't know who. You know what I like about this? It just everyone has that. They have that attitude face. They have that tude going on.
Yeah.
Not just in the fight scenes, but like
Yeah.
in the solo shots. I really like that. It kind of reflects the PV and the song very well. The song's kind of like, I don't know how to describe the song. It's like it's got funky bass line, slap bass, and
Yeah, definitely.
it's got some tude to it. It's funky, and
Yep.
I think the members kind of reflect that. You know, enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I would agree with that.
I like the
Okay.
solo shots here. I think they're pretty varied.
Yeah.
They're
Shot
fairly
very well.
dynamic.
Yeah.
They're walking towards the camera, and they have the still ones. They have different backgrounds for each one. What do you think about the dance shots or the outfits? They
Outfits are
definitely
weird.
have a theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's odd. Those are odd outfits to have for this PV, I guess.
Yeah.
They're like...
They're kind of like dressy and
Well, the one is like a nun or something.
Yeah, I mean, the dance shots are different from the fight scenes. The fight scenes, they
Yeah.
look like a bunch of different schoolgirl uniforms from
right
across Japan.
because they're at school.
Yeah.
Right. But the dance shot, they're all dressed like RPG characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
I would say like Renaissance.
Yeah, that's that's.
but at the
what-
same time, it's still contemporary. Like they're Renaissance inspired.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying they look like RPG characters. I'm pretty sure I saw them in Bravely Default that I was playing through.
The thing is, like at first I sort of thought that too. Like the more I look at them, the more they just look like designer clothes. But like they're all sort of like, I don't know. They're like
They have crosses on them.
Yeah, one of them is definitely like supposed to be a nun or a sister or something.
I mean,
like
she has
that.
the veil. Yeah.
Yeah.
she's got a thing on her.
I don't hate it. I think it's weird, but I don't hate it.
I think they look really nice.
Yeah, they look really good. I would rip off every cross there is in there, though. but
Oh god, I thought you were
that's
gonna rip off
beside me.
something else. Jesus
No.
Christ.
No.
Yeah, that's Draco style, definitely.
Just the crosses.
I don't know. I really enjoy this. I don't know about you guys, but this
Oh,
is
yeah.
my kind of shit right here.
I like the song a lot.
Yeah,
I think the song is really catchy.
super catchy. I can definitely see myself just pumping this up in my car and blasting it.
Niji no Conquistadors has gotten some really good songs.
Yeah.
What was their first one, like Pixavondo?
Pixavondo. That's amazing song. Amazing song.
Yeah, freaking great song.
I think I'm gonna have to say this might become my second favorite Niji no Conquistador song, or it could become my favorite. Who knows? I don't know. I just love the song because it has that attitude, funky bass lines. You know, that's totally up my alley.
It's got feeling in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of hooks. It has enough change ups. Yeah, I just think it's a really solid song all the way through.
All right, you guys ready to rate?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
I will go. I will say I love this song. I'm gonna give the song a 90.
All right.
This is instantly going on my playlist. This might turn out to be one of my favorite songs of the year. We'll see. Check back in a year. Might be on my top 10. We'll see. PV, everything but the Japan filter, I love. I love how dumb it is. I love the dumb fight scenes. I love the dance shot. I think it's shot well, except for the Japan filter, of course. I'll give it a 75. If it wasn't for the Japan filter, it'll be like 85, 90. I love everything about it, except for Japan filter.
Okay.
I can go next.
Go for it.
I would say song, I will give this an 83. It's pretty good. I really like this song. I can listen to this song multiple times. I could put this on my playlist. We'll see. I really like the chorus. I think the chorus is super catchy. I like the instrumentals in general. I feel like they could use more punch, but I can't say anything bad about the bass because the bass is really good. Video, it's got some serious color problems or contrast problems.
You can say that again.
Saturation.
The dance outfits are strange. I don't know why they are that way. They didn't get the idea across, like cohesive, like visually, like why they're wearing that and what it matches with. I think the idea is really solid, but I guess everything outside of, I guess, just sort of, I like the attitude that the members are giving. I like the energy, but I feel like maybe it's not put together as well as I feel like it could have. So I will give it a 70. Because there are things I really like about it, and some things I think definitely could have been better. So,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. I would give the song a 95. I will probably add this to my
Whoa,
MP3 player
95.
and probably
Dude,
leave it there.
It's fucking awesome song, man.
It's an awesome song. I agree. But we still have like a 15-point disparity.
Yeah. The PV, I would go with probably like an 85. If there wasn't the Japan filter, I'd go higher. But I think the outfits, the dance outfits, are probably related to the whole Saint Valentine thing. The religious reference there, or the whatever you want to call it. I think that's probably where that comes from, but
Why would they? I don't know. Because it's the Saint Valentine.
yeah.
Well, isn't Valentine's Day based off a massacre?
I don't know that.
Well, that's like the first result in Google. Yeah, Saint Valentine was yeah, he was a Roman.
Goddamn
guess
Romans.
I guess that kind of explains the fighting too. You know, the Romans were
Yeah, gladiators. Not gladiators.
yeah.
Yeah, gladiators, yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess that somewhat explains it. And it was, you know, what, 13th, 14th century or whatever.
I think we're reading too much into this.
I don't know. It fits, I think. So, yeah. What did I say? An 80, 85, whatever.
Dude, it's good. Me
Yeah.
and Draco both very, very high on this. Day's mildly high.
I think 83 is pretty damn high.
That's a B minus, bro.
I'm not giving it a letter grade here. I'm
I
saying
am.
50 is ambivalent, and 100 is like the most amazing fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I don't think anything will ever get 100 from me, but
Oh,
not song.
It'll be tough for anything to get a 90 from me, honestly.
you're too stingy with your grades. That's what I say.
I give I gave 100 to Edged Up Monkeys for their PV, so...
God damn it.
What? Get the
Oshi
fuck outta
bias.
here.
Oshi
That's
bias.
every PV is Oshi bias.
No. This, I mean, when she's like the only one in the PV, that's Oshi bias right there.
Whatever.
All
Speaking
she's
of
doing is
stingy.
running. Stingy.
Momoiro Clover Z, Haki no Yoake, because this footage is all recycled.
They technically don't label it as a PV. I feel like they put this together because
That's why I asked before.
I'm pretty sure it is, though.
it's.
'Cause-
I mean, there's video on it. I mean, I honestly feel like this is how it went down. This debuted for the first time at their at the New Year's event, right?
Yeah. They're like, we need something
They
now.
They wanted to. Yeah, it was basically like they wanted it to be something that they can like frontline their event with. Here's the new song, but they can't just play the song. So they're like, okay, let's just cut some video to it so we can turn it into a video feature and play it at the beginning of the stream, which they did.
Okay, now here, let's take all the concert openings and put them together.
That's what it looks like.
That's literally what it is. There's no new footage here.
Well, I'm not sure if there's no new footage. I think the last, minute. In fact, I know the last minute is. But I think the last little bit is probably from the concert opening they filmed for Momokuri.
Yeah, I think it is.
Probably.
So, I think that, the last minute and a half may be new footage.
Mm-hmm.
But this is, the laziest thing they could have ever done.
No, that's the thing. If they intended this to be a PV, which at the end of the day it is because it's the new song and it is a video attached to the new song. But
it is a PV by the literal
definition.
They
didn't go out to say we wanted to use this footage to promote it. We didn't shoot new footage to promote the song. But by attaching the new song to this footage, it essentially becomes the PV.
Right.
Yeah. And by releasing it on YouTube and everything else, when they didn't release it, or they didn't archive it on Ustream, it's like, yep, here you go. So, really, really lazy. And the thing is, I genuinely enjoy watching these when I watch the concerts, but this is just... It's good footage.
Yeah, it makes sense in pieces.
Well, I think this is just going from this was them then and this is them now, more or less.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
But this is from their fourth album. What is it? Or Anthem? Or the other one? Yeah, this is from the other one. This is the self-titled track off the fourth album. Right?
Well, this is the namesake song.
Yeah.
This is Haki no Yoake, right?
Yeah, so this is this second album that's coming out or whatever?
Third album. No, fourth? Third is Amaranthus or whatever.
Yeah.
I think
But
this
it's
is their
the
fourth
second one that's coming out, because I think Amaranth and... well, they're dropping on the same day, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Haki no Yoge is the second of the two.
Yeah. So how many of these openings did you recognize, Dave?
I feel like I can place most of them. The
I
blank spots for me are any of the openings for the Onna and Otoko Matsuris, if they are used in here. I actually recognize the one from this past year because I see the Dazaifu shrine on there, and I know that they performed at Dazaifu last year.
I think the star one with them and the stars. Oh, I know which one that is.
That's the All-Star 2013 one, right? Or 2012.
Is it All Stars? I was thinking
Is
it
it not
was
All-Stars?
Kodomo Matsuri, but maybe not.
I don't think they've released any Kodomo Matsuri on Blu-ray or DVD, have they?
No, maybe not. I don't know. There were some. I recognized the footage, but I couldn't tell you exactly which concert they're from. I do know that the leather jackets were from Nissan or
Leather jackets? What's the timestamp?
around 4:30. 4:30. No, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was Tojin side though.
Wait, at 4:30?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kokuritsu. Yeah, that's Olympic Stadium
Yeah.
concert.
I don't know. This PV's just lazy. The only thing really good in here is when they show them together with the ghost image next to them to show how
At the very end?
Yeah, to show how they've matured.
Or how they just look exactly the same.
Yeah.
No one's really changed that much, so.
No. Well, Tomai's changed quite a bit, but
Still
overall,
looks the same.
not
Their
a whole
faces,
lot.
all their faces are the same, dude. Like, no.
Yeah,
Kanako
not a-
still, even her voice is like, holy shit, you're like 12.
So, the song.
I like the song. I think it has, in the beginning, I don't know, this song, it has like 4 different stages to it, or like 4 different tempo changes. So I feel like there's a good sense of progression there. And I generally, when I first heard it, I don't think it did a whole lot for me. But it's definitely a song that grew on me.
Yeah.
I probably need to listen to this song like 100 more times for it to grow on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I also know this is totally not your style song.
No,
at
it's
all.
not.
Yeah.
I don't have that hook. That instant hook.
Do you like any Momoiro ballads?
Stardust Serenade?
What? That is like the one that I don't care for.
I like that one. Well, actually, I like all the Momoiro ballads.
Momoiro has some fucking amazing ballads.
Yeah. They're
Shiroi
not...
Kaze?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
I really, really like that one, actually.
They're not generally this slow.
What are you talking about?
And they just don't have that feeling for me that they're this slow. This one feels slower.
Are you talking about just like the first quarter of it?
Yeah, probably.
Kimiyuki?
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Kimi no Ato?
Those are good.
Yeah?
Orange. Well, Orange Note's not really in.
Yeah, Orange Note's not really a ballad.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
I mean, the second half of the song is like at the same tempo of Orange Note.
Yeah, after it hits about, a minute and a half.
Like, it
minute
just turns into an
45.
idol song at that point. I don't think you could call it a ballad.
No, it's not really ballady. That's not my issue. It's not
Yeah.
even so much that it's a ballad or anything. It's just that it's a very light, very subtle song. Maybe too subtle for my taste. That's all it is.
It's very borderline for me.
I think the instrumental is also part of what bumps it up for me also. I just really like the instrumental for this.
It's very atmospheric. I'll tell you that. It sets a good mood. Like if
Like,
you're
it's
in
got-
that mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the
it's
song's- Yeah, the song's definitely borderline for me.
I feel like most of these songs just take time for me, but they usually don't take that much time. I either like the song or I don't after like the 3rd or 4th listen.
Once I see it live, I'll
First
be
time
fine.
I heard it, I didn't really know what to think, but after I ended up listening to it like, 3 or 4 times, definitely behind the song.
Yeah, I mean, I think I feel better when like the drums kick in and it feels a little faster, or feels a little more energetic.
About
will.
3 minutes in or so.
Yeah, that's when I can feel like, yeah, I can feel a hook here. You know? That's,
Yeah.
So if I can just latch onto that, if I listen to it a couple more times and just latch onto it, I'll probably like it more.
Yeah. Once I see it live, I'll be fine
yeah,
with it.
exactly.
Yeah,
I was
same.
just about to say, like,
Yeah.
99% of the time with Momoclo, you really just need to listen to that song live to really form, like, a full opinion on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much happened with every Momoclo song I've been on the fence about.
It's
I
like,
see it
oh,
live.
the song is shit, and then you see it live, and you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's like,
Yep.
I don't know if I like Moon Pride, and then you see it live. And like,
Fuck
shit,
that, it's
this
really
song
good.
is fucking amazing.
No, actually, that one I wasn't on the fence about.
I've actually liked Moon Pride from the start.
On the other hand, them doing...
Or Naitemo Indayo.
Naitemo Indayo
Yeah.
Goun, probably. If I see it live, I'll probably like it more.
I feel like
Yeah.
Gon is the one song where, like, I don't think I liked it more after watching it live, but I liked that song from the beginning.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but most of the time, I usually end up liking the song more after I watch or hear it live.
Yeah, I think that's a Momoclo thing. There's
Yeah, like
there's
that happens
something
to me
about
more
'em.
than any other. Yeah, like almost any other concert where I end up liking the song more. It's not usually. The
Oh
case.
man, what's that song that I didn't really like when I first heard it on Battle Romance, but I watched it live and I was like, okay, I love this song. Ah, fuck.
What song would that be?
I think Amino Tejkaro.
That song's amazing. Yeah.
I didn't like it when I first heard it, just listening to it. But then I watched it live. I'm like, okay, this song's
I feel
fucking
like
amazing.
that song didn't make a huge impact on me when I heard it first there, but then yeah, after seeing it at concert, that's when I really ended up liking that song.
Yeah.
I liked, like, everything off Battle and Romance, so...
I mean, I enjoyed everything off of Battle and Romance, but for me, like, Battle and Romance was, like, if you boiled it down to, just picking and choosing which ones I like the most,
Yeah.
it'd probably be Juanito Shampoo.
Juanito Shampoo.
That was like the track of that album. That
Yeah.
was like, holy fuck.
I didn't
Momoclo
even
Chat.
need.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, that one wasn't on there, was it?
No,
was it?
Nippon Banzai.
Yeah.
Was Nippon Banzai in there? No, right?
Isn't it? Wasn't it? No.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought it was.
Maybe. Actually, it
So-
probably is.
I got a question. When did Sasaki cut her hair?
You mean the first time or the second time?
I don't know.
First time was a few months ago, maybe 4 months ago.
And then
3
she
months
cut it
ago.
again.
Yeah, and then she cut it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's now like shoulder length.
Too soon.
It's closer to, I wonder if Shiori has longer hair than her now.
No.
No way.
Shiori's hair is pretty long.
Really?
What?
Not- It's not as long as it was in,
Like 2011, early 2011.
Oh no!
She's never going back
it's,
then.
Yeah, it's never going that long.
There's no way.
But it like her hair was like actually touching and like going past her shoulders a little bit by the Kiss single at the beginning of 2015.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
And then she cut it super short.
Yep. And she
Before
looked like a
AX.
dude. Yep.
Yeah. And then, but
Yeah.
since then, it actually grew out a lot, like, really quickly.
Really? I just saw something the other day with them. No, the New Year's special. I was pretty sure her hair was short again.
I mean, it wasn't long by any means. Still
That's
short.
where I noticed that Sasaki had cut her hair.
Wait, when did you notice Sasaki cut her hair? You mean the
The
first
new-
time?
No, I didn't notice the first time. Or if I did, I didn't care.
Rude.
Mm.
So yeah, I think we're ready to rate mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the PV the 65 because it's recycled footage. I'll give the song a 70 and with room to grow.
All right. Draco.
I'm gonna give the video a like 35 because their complete lack of original footage and effort.
You're so mad.
They've done some really great PVs before, and this is just no.
I don't think they wanted to though. Like they weren't like, let's make a PV. They were like,
Yeah.
Let's- we need something visual to go with this because we can't just play the song in darkness.
They were lazy about it, so they failed utterly. The song, I would say, 75. It's right there. It's borderline for me.
I will give the song an 85. When I first heard it, it was probably closer to what you guys rated it, but after hearing it a few times, I actually really like this song. Again, I don't know if it would be a song that I would play like heavily. It would just be a song that I play anytime I want to listen to the album all the way through. But still, it's like oh my god, I already forgot the name of the song. It's the AKB song from 2010.
Oh.
Huh?
It was the spring song. It was the one where they're like walking around like Akiba and Yukata and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, right? Well-
she white something or God,
Yeah?
I can't even think of it.
See?
Sakura
How
no
you-
Shiori.
Yeah, Sakura no Shiori.
No, Sakura no Shiori is the one where Drina's dead, isn't it?
No.
Is it?
No, it's not.
I don't fucking remember, man.
Sakura no Shiori
yeah.
is definitely 2010, where Jurina is not dead.
Yeah, that's the
Jurina's
Kimono one.
super
That's-
alive.
The PV opens up with them in the theater getting dressed in the
Yeah,
yukata.
Yeah, that's
Kimonos
Sakura
and
no
whatnot.
Shiori.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm thinking of what am I thinking of? I'm thinking Sakura no Kininaro.
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
that's it.
I like that song a lot too.
Drina's dead.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But
All right.
alive in everyone's hearts. So,
This is Momo Clo. Haki
yeah.
no Yoake.
What's
Next up, FEMM. Pow.
Ow.
This song is great.
So there's like a whole list of credits at the beginning of this.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's about. Like, whose stories?
I have no idea.
Maximum 10.
Reading over the comments in this, apparently they're getting more human.
More human?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Apparently their firmware went through an upgrade.
seems like it.
I never got into FEMM, so
It doesn't seem like anything you would enjoy,
Yeah, I
Draco.
don't think this is your kind of thing.
well, the only song I've really listened to was "Fuck Boys Get Money," and
That
would
song
just-
is fucking awesome.
That song's
That's-
great.
I couldn't get into it.
This song is good.
This song is good.
This song is fucking great. It's so catchy.
Have they released anything like out in here, like not in here, over here in the U.S.? Like I feel like this is a song
I
that
don't know.
I could see Nicki Minaj do, and
A lot of
but-
their songs, honestly, feel like they were produced elsewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
not
why I think-
in Japan.
This shit is gangbusters over here. Like this is the kind of shit people listen to these days.
Yeah, I could definitely see this. I mean, the lyrics are all in English, the music, everything. I could definitely see this being, American top 10 or
Yeah.
top 50.
Yeah.
Initially, I was like, "Is this group even Japanese?" Like,
I don't think we know anymore.
They
Yeah.
did come over for Anime Expo or J-Pop Summit or one of those. I did, yeah, one of the conventions. I can't remember which one. They were here for.
Yeah,
Dave
it's fucking-
saw him.
Song is so catchy. The chorus is amazing.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of Kids in America. If you know that song from
No.
from the Digimon soundtrack.
No.
It's not a
No.
song made for Digimon though. You've never heard Kids in America?
I mean,
No.
I was never a Digimon kid.
I watched some Digimon, but I never really listened to the track or the album or whatever.
So I guess it was the cover of Kids in America that was specifically for Digimon. I think the original song was from the 80s or something.
Oh, then I might have heard it, but not the remake.
It's a Kim Wilde song.
Yeah, I don't know the Digimon song. I'd have to go look it up.
It's okay. It's probably on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. I like the instrumentals. I like the vocal effects. I hate the lyrics.
I didn't think the lyrics were that bad. Initially, I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be an English song. Like everything's gonna be terrible
It's
Terribly
supposed to
pronounced
be.
and everything.
It's supposed to be comical.
and like kind of cringy and like I don't know. I don't trust anything produced in Japan
With English.
with English at all, like ever. But
Yeah.
I actually had no problem with this. Other
No,
than
the-
like I don't know, like some of the material is kind of weak if you like compare it to actual Western songs. But
No,
I
I
think it
mean,
works.
as far as the singing goes and whatnot, it's fine. The pronunciation and whatnot's fine, but I don't like English in Japanese songs.
This isn't a Japanese song.
No, this is true. And I don't like Western music, so it's got points against it there. So
You do like Western music.
I do.
You listen to
yeah, you listen
Tom Petty
to-
and the Heartbreakers.
This is basically that.
No.
This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers,
Yes,
basically.
I know.
It's
I know
Western.
it is because I listened to
It's fucking
Tom Brady
Western.
and the Heartbreakers.
Tom Brady and the Heartbreakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Sorry.
So would you say if they did this song but it was in Japanese, you'd be okay with it? Is that what you're saying?
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god.
Because then I wouldn't know what they were saying.
How does that make it better?
I don't know. I like the flow of the Japanese language better than I do English.
Your heart
So-
making that boom boom sound.
You're not a bad bitch.
I'm the freshest.
The bestest.
Man, you're just a bitch. I'm gonna go listen to Fuck Boys Get Money for like 2 hours now.
But can we just talk about the 50s dancing in the back?
It's awesome. It makes no
the-
sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're like half wearing, or yeah, they're like half 50s attire. They're like, if you look at those girls and the dancing in the background, like half of them are skirts and then the other half are like hot pants.
But
Well,
the look with the polka dots, it's very 50s.
Yeah. It looks like something out of, like, Grease.
Yeah.
And that's what it reminds me of, is something out of Grease. Grease or... The 50s, like, roller skate fast food outfits.
Yeah, it looks like that scene from, Back to the Future when Marty McFly went to his mom's prom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like everything about this.
Oh, it's completely stupid. The PV's great, but
Yeah. No, I like the song too.
It just
I feel like the video quality is weird.
The filter.
Yeah, something like
It's not crisp. I know. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
It's like the lighting.
filter over it.
yeah, it's just something weird going on.
Yeah. FEMM is not my style.
Yeah, it definitely isn't.
And it was J-Pop Summit that they came to.
Yeah. They came to J-Pop Summit.
They should debut over here. I think they would do well.
Yeah.
I would love to see FEMM one man live in the U.S.
That would be the weirdest experience, I'd imagine.
It
Because
would
I'm
be
assuming they perform like that, right? I wasn't. I didn't go to
Yeah.
J-Pop Summit, but
in
I'm
J-Pop
assuming
Summit, like they were in character the whole time, from what I
right?
understand.
Like
Yeah.
this. They were just like stiff mannequins, right?
Yeah,
They were all Vogue.
in character the whole time.
Yep.
So I'd feel like it would be a weird ass concert to go to. Like it would be a weird experience.
Yeah,
Not
I
in
mean,
a
it would
bad
be
way.
it would be creative and interesting and
Yeah,
weird.
for sure. I'd like to just go for the taste. They have some great music.
I could see them doing like opening for like Lady Gaga to get started.
Lady Gaga.
I mean, they've
Katy
already got
Perry.
Baby Metal and Momoiro to do it, so
Yeah.
why not FEMM at this?
And
point?
Crayon Pop.
Yeah, Crayon Pop. Fucking love Crayon Pop.
They opened, which I think that was just a mistake, but and not that she had Crayon Pop open for him, just that she did it in the South.
Is she what?
She had Crayon Pop for Lady Gaga had Crayon Pop
Yeah, yeah.
open in the South, Georgia,
Oh.
and Alabama.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
like, that seems
I mean,
a bit weird.
I feel like Lady Gaga performing there is weird. Also,
Well, you
kind
got a
of.
point there.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I feel like this is a really strong song. I think it's funny. I think the video fits the song really well. Even though I feel
think-
like the quality is a bit like shoddy.
It's another FEMM.
I feel it's just shot
Production.
with like a really cheap video. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, there's like this blur filter around the
They keep
edges,
putting this
too.
like Instagram shit on it. Yeah, like it's an Instagram music video, but it's okay. So we're gonna rate it.
Yeah, you can go for it if you want.
I'll probably give this the highest rating of the night. Just trying to figure out what it's gonna be though. I'll give this a 92.
Damn.
I can see myself listening to the song a lot. Like a lot. But I could say that about a lot of FEMM songs, actually. The thing is, I don't really know how to regard FEMM, like in the whole Japanese pop / idol space.
They're not idols.
Right? They're not.
For sure.
Wouldn't it be great if they were, though?
Don't know.
Checky events and handshakes, or
Yeah. Just handshake with these mannequins. You will not build any sort of relationship at all.
that was the saltiest handshake
See,
I've ever had.
that's the kind of handshake event I would like to go to.
That's
That way there's no pressure. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm shaking hands with a goddamn mannequin. Like, fucking fantastic. Like,
Yeah, no pressure to come up with anything to say.
yeah, no, I could say whatever the fuck I want. They will remain cold and mannequin-like.
Disinterested.
No pressure at all.
Of course, backstage they're going to be talking about what an ass you were.
I wouldn't be an ass to them. Alright, so...
I would give objectively, I'd probably give the song like an 80.
But personally...
Personally, I'd probably give it like a 65.
Okay.
The PV would be I'd give the PV an 80. I like the PV.
Oh yeah, I didn't give the PV a score, I don't think. I'd probably give it like a 78. Almost an 80, but not quite there. I could see the shadow of the cameraman in like half these shots. It's weird. And when that's not the issue, it's like, I don't know. I feel like for the group that this is, and the kind of production that they have for their music, I feel like they could produce better videos.
Well, apparently they've been on hiatus, so...
People are calling this like a comeback or something. Maybe
Well,
they produced something for a while.
Yeah, they put up a video, hashtag FEMM is back, bitches. So...
I don't think it could have been that long, because I remember watching plenty of stuff coming out of them.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been that long, because they were just at J-Pop Summit this year. I mean, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So...
Yoshi.
Did you give your score already, Draco?
Yes.
Okay.
He was too busy getting lost in the music.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
dancing.
In the moment.
I'm dancing to "Fuck Boys Get Money." It's so good.
Yep.
It's so good. I'm gonna give the song an 88 and the PV an 85. I think they're both really, really awesome. And you know, FEMM is not for everyone, but if you really like it, I think you'll like most of their stuff. You just have to watch it. If you've never heard of FEMM, never seen FEMM, check it out for yourself. You'll either really, really like it, or you feel completely neutral about it, I think. So, check it out. Check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Next up, Stereo Japan with their song Buddhist Bounce.
This is such a stupid freaking...
Oh,
So, this is off their new single, Ibiza.
of course it's Ibiza.
Something Ibiza, anyway. I can't read that. But it's Stereo Tokyo and Stereo... Question mark?
Because there's no Story Osaka anymore, right?
Well, no, there's actually going to be I guess a reveal at one of their release events.
Oh,
for
is that
this.
what it is?
Oh, surprise! Edged Up Monkeys are a part of us again.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
No.
But I was wondering if it wasn't going to be like Stereo Ibiza.
Like
Maybe.
they're gonna have a subunit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they've got Stereo Tokyo. They had Stereo Osaka. So, Stereo Ibiza? Maybe? But I have no idea.
Or they have a sister group, and it's actually gonna be formed in Ibiza.
Yeah. So, I would say, Day, you're probably the bigger fan here. What do you think?
It's hard to judge. I feel like the drop, which is basically what Stereo Japan is. It's all about drops.
Get pumped for drops.
I feel like the drop is pretty good. It's pretty on point. It's strong. It just takes fucking forever in this song to get there. Like, I swear to God, it's like 2 minutes in. You have to get to like half the song to hit it.
Yeah, about 155.
155? Yeah, like,
Yeah.
that's way too fucking long. But also, like, I don't know, the intro, like, takes its time.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably, yeah, it's like 40 minutes until, like, the song actually starts, I feel like. 40 seconds in.
I can see that.
So, I mean, I suppose if you can subtract the first 40 seconds,
Yeah.
I can actually follow the song. Yeah, I feel like I'll be fine with that.
So,
Because that means it's a minute. It'll be a minute from the start of the song to the drop, which sounds about right.
yeah. So I watched this,
Mm-hmm.
and I recognize their faces. I don't know their names, but I recognize their faces
Yeah.
in the temple and when they're trading. And then when they put the kimonos on and change their hair, I don't recognize any of them.
I mean, that's typical. Actually, no. You can always recognize Yellow because her face is really distinct. They're also wearing like the color makeup of their headphones on their eyes.
Yeah, and it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like really garish. But
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what they're going for.
Really bad.
I don't know. Like the video production wise, it's sort of what I would expect. Like they're not a big group at all.
Yeah.
Their channel has 757 followers, so
Yeah, I think Stereo Japan's channel probably has more than that.
well, this is Stereo Japan's channel.
Or not, yeah, Stereo.
I mean, Stereo Tokyo.
Yeah.
Wasn't Stereo Japan the more comprehensive group?
Well, it
Yeah,
was the
Stereo
combination.
Japan is like the umbrella group.
Yeah.
So you would think Stereo Japan would have more followers.
Yeah, but Stereo Tokyo is actually more active.
Damn.
Let me see. I don't even. Does Stereo Tokyo have some
maybe not.
channel? Because
Yeah.
I don't know shit about
Well,
him. So.
I'm not sure it's official though.
right, they have there's a Stereo Tokyo channel that holds a lot of their videos of their lives.
Yeah.
But that one has like 600 followers on it.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's a official one or not. I don't know. I
Stereo.
feel this song is pretty weak overall.
That's the thing. I can't I don't know if I can form a full opinion because I feel like the video informs so much of it, and so much of it is just kind of like in slow motion and bland.
Yeah.
Versus like if the members were actually performing the song and the crowd was reacting to it, I feel like you would have a completely different sort of energy.
I feel like
Or, I would take away a completely different like impression of the song.
I think this music is the toughest to make music videos for,
Yeah.
especially stuff with like lacking vocals. Like if you see like DJs that do like house music and stuff like that, where there's like almost no vocals,
Yeah.
when they do music videos, it's pretty fucking boring. Unless they try to tell a story, which that can be interesting, but it's
Right.
usually something really abstract and kind of nonsensical, sort of like this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. This sort of has a narrative where it's like Bucketheads are teaching these girls,
How to
Like-
rip.
yeah,
How to dance?
the ways of the Bucketheads. I don't know. They're teaching them like calligraphy and shit. I don't know,
Yeah.
like manners. They're teaching them how to be women because they're all wearing kimonos at the end.
I guess. I don't know. I just feel the instrumentals aren't that strong either.
Doesn't every song by this Umbrella sound like this?
By Stereo Japan?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
No.
Although I do feel like Stereo Tokyo songs have more punch.
Yeah, there's no live mix. This is like the bass track. There's no mixing involved either.
What is? I mean, they have a DJ, but it's a member of the group, right?
Yeah.
Does she actually do any live mixing?
Yeah.
I mean, you said that she's like training to become a DJ. I get
Well,
that.
no, that's edged up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Purple? I think it is for Stereo Tokyo. Does the DJing for. And yeah, she does live mixing. She's actually got a laptop set up and everything for
to press play?
Yeah, a little more than that. She controls the volume and the
The volume,
Oh,
very,
man.
very important.
the speed and
Make sure the audience
horns.
can hear the song. Very important.
She's got the horn button, the jump button.
The EDM horn.
Yeah.
I love that horn.
I love that horn too, yeah.
Horn's so good.
It's so dumb, it's so good.
Yeah. Precisely.
In the case of Edged Up Monkeys, she's got the Connie button.
Oh.
I don't know. I just feel the instrumentals are pretty bare bones on this one.
I feel like tone-wise, and just the arrangement, this is much closer to an actual Stereo Tokyo song, I feel like. This is a song that Stereo Tokyo would definitely perform, and it wouldn't feel out of place.
Oh, no. Definitely not. But I feel it's more... I almost feel it's more pop.
I don't know, I feel like it's more or less in line.
Yeah. It's like soft EDM. For me. I still like it, sort of, but I never really got into Stereo Tokyo. Or I was into Stereo Japan for Edged Up Monkeys, not Stereo Japan, or Stereo Tokyo. So when they broke off, it just kind of went, yeah, whatever.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember the Edged Up Monkey song.
EDM doll.
It's literally EDM doll.
Yeah.
Because Edged
that
Up
one-
Monkeys is EDM.
Ah, right.
And that one is not great either.
That's the one with the guy from Fallout New Vegas dancing, right?
Right.
Yeah,
At the very
sure.
end.
Wolfenstein
Yeah,
guy popping and locking.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
And
I mean, they're all along the
She
same
ain't
line.
running through the streets trying to get away from him.
Yeah. There's a question in chat, Day. When you saw them, did one fan bring the bubble machine?
No, there was no bubble machine
That
there.
sucks.
No bubble machine.
Yeah, I watched that performance. They didn't jump in the audience either.
They
No,
jump
they-
on the audience?
No.
Yeah.
There's usually a segment of the song where they get off the stage and they
Oh, they hype with the audience.
perform. Yeah, they
They-
perform like in the audience.
Right.
There's like a circle around them and everything.
Yeah.
I know they did that at almost every live, but I don't know if they stopped doing. They haven't stopped doing that, but I feel like it's been less frequent when they do that.
Well, the one they did with Red's graduation, the fans were just walking up on stage.
Oh, God.
Like, oh yeah, I want to get a drink from the bar that's behind them, so they just walk up on stage and go around them while they're performing.
Why is there a bar behind them? That's a weird venue to perform at.
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't
Get
sound
your
great.
crunk on. Ooh.
So, what is the Japanese in the name? Is that just Ibiza or?
On the album?
Yeah,
I think it's
Well,
Ichini-san.
it's
That's
in
con-
the video.
That's the old kanji for Ichini-san.
There's some in the video too, but yeah, I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can rate this now.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say. It's not my kind of music, unfortunately. The straight up, like, rave style. I don't know. All I listen to is, like, drum and bass and house. This really isn't, like, either of those things, really.
Right.
Like, the house that I listen to isn't really like this. I guess this is technically house, but,
I'm actually not super familiar with house.
yeah.
I'm
I'm not either. I'm not well versed in any, like, electronic music, so I'm talking out of my ass. But, like, when I listen to dudes like Zed or Made On, I feel a little more comfortable. This feels a little more empty. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little lighter than what I'm used to hearing. Especially, I don't know. I feel like that's been Stereo Japan in
Right.
general.
Yeah.
Like
and I
Party
think
People, Anthem.
I kind of think that might be why Edge of the Monkeys wanted to move away from them. Because I felt that Stereo Tokyo was moving more towards like trying to be pop EDM.
Mm.
Rather than straight up EDM.
Yeah. Like EDM Doll, the first time I watched it on their on a YouTube as a recording, it was the fast version, and it's like way better. And that's the one they use most of the time is the fast version, not the one that's in the PV.
So, what would you say, Draco?
Rating wise, 73 for the song.
Mm-hmm.
The PV is like 50. It doesn't matter. The monks in it breakdancing are kind of cool, but other than that, the members just there's nothing there for me.
I mean, you hardly see them, anyways.
Yeah.
At least in a good light.
All right.
Yep.
I'll give the song, I don't know, like 76. It's a song that I feel like could grow on me. It all depends, of course, on the live. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a much more hype song if you see it live. But I feel like that's kind of the way with all these songs as well. You're just gonna, if you just watch it through a video, it already colors the song a certain way. And I feel like it did for this one as well, because the PV is really not exciting. And also it takes forever for the song to get started.
The PV would have been a lot more exciting if the girls were doing the dancing. And not the monks.
You think the girls could do those moves, man?
No.
No, definitely not.
Not most of them. The running,
No.
yeah, but the breakdancing, no.
I don't know. Even then, I still feel like the dancing monks are probably the best part of the video.
That's definitely the best part.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll give it a 60 for that. Yoshi.
I'm going to give the song a 70. If I hear it live and watch them perform, I'll probably like it more, for sure. PV, 60. I think the monks are funny, but everything else is pretty boring. Alright, that's
All right.
Stereo Japan. Buddhist Bounce. How fucking appropriate. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me as I try to pronounce this group's name.
Yeah.
Ciao Bella Cinquetti. Because it's Italian, I guess.
Is it Italian or Spanish?
Pretty sure it's Italian.
I have no clue.
Because if it's
The
Spanish,
Possible.
I would recognize the words better.
Let's just call them the possible.
This is the possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to look this up because I was reading the comments and they're like, "Good job, Fukuda Kata. You wrote a good song." Oh, I went, "What?"
So she apparently wrote the song.
Yeah, she wrote the lyrics for this. It's credited as just Kanon in the discography.
Yeah.
The PV is apparently shot in the same place that Do It Now was shot for Morning Musume.
I believe that.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, they're formerly The Possible. They renamed themselves like July of last year, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
They released a single, lost a member. They've gone from I think 6 to 4. The other member left a long time ago, so
They just seem like a group that's been around for fucking forever. And
2006.
yeah, so it's just
Wow.
like they're like the unrecognized group, right?
Yeah,
As
they
this
were
idol boom has happened.
they were Kinshusei or Kinshusei,
Right.
Hello Project Kinshusei. Then And they were in The Possible, which I believe they have a song in Rhythm Tengoku Gold 2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. I'm not going to swear to that, but I think so. Then they got moved over to TNX and Next Girl Project. And they just kind of fell off my radar. I mean, I hadn't heard about The Possible until sometime last year. For like
I didn't even know about
4
all this
years.
history.
Then they got renamed, and this group showed up, and I went, "Oh, hey, this is
It's
not bad."
Is it basically the same group then?
Yeah, it's the same members.
Same people, just rebranded. This is like
yeah.
the Anger Me of Smilage.
Well, they got moved to Piccolo Town, and they're so they're on a new label. They're no longer with Upfront Works.
Okay, so that kind of makes sense with the name change.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what they were doing from like 2010 to 2015 because
Releasing songs.
nobody was talking about them.
That's what I mean. They were releasing songs, but they were not on anyone's radar, seemingly.
And I know that people liked The Possible when they first debuted because everybody was talking about Robin, who's the halfie of the group. But yeah, I'd say 2009, 2010, they just dropped. And I hadn't heard anything till recently.
I know they've been hanging out, releasing stuff, but no one just cared.
No one talks about this group.
No.
I think
haven't heard
they
anyone talk about
opened
this group.
for like Up Girls a few times.
See, that's a shame because this group's been around longer, and you heard the opening act.
Yeah.
I mean, Up Girls is pretty much The Possible 2.0.
I would say they're more like Canary Club, but yeah.
Well, in terms of concept, right? It's just Hello Pro Kenshusei that didn't fit in with the Morning Musumes and Cutes and Berries Kobo.
Well,
so
I would
they
say
kinda
that was Canary Club too.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with Canary Club, so they're like cast-offs from Hello Pro Kenshusei.
Have you played Rhythm Tengoku?
Not since the first DS one, or one of the DS ones.
Do you remember the monkey song?
I don't remember. I remember the Samurai Ninja one.
There's a monkey song in there. One of the girls from Canary Club did the solo for it.
Okay. Because it's a Tsunku produced game,
Yeah.
right? Or Tsunku produced the music for the game.
Yeah. And now they're back in, I would say that, well, I can't say they're back, but they're reappearing in the public eye.
Are you sure?
Well, no.
I don't know if they're gonna make a splash.
Yeah, that's...
But the song's pretty good.
I think the song is pretty catchy, but it seems very like, again, like it feels like it wouldn't stand out.
That's
in
the
current
problem.
marketplace.
I could see the chorus being catchy, but there's just not enough impact, not enough punch for me.
Yeah.
That's where I'm just
Well,
having a hard time getting into it.
It's produced by Akira, or Akiri. The same guy that does some of the Morning Musume songs.
It sounds like it. Definitely has that quality.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the song.
I think it's a combination of the song itself is pretty good, but not enough to like make a splash.
Yeah.
And the other part, unfortunately, is also the fact that they don't look super fresh.
No. They're definitely not super fresh. We're talking like mid-20s.
I'm putting it nicely. Like, just they won't really like shine in the marketplace as like an idol group or
Yeah.
anything similar, I guess. Because people like the new shit.
Yep.
So say if this was a, like how many, like Are there 4 members in this group?
Yeah.
Yeah, if there are like 4 members and I don't know, they were like 10 years younger, maybe the public would notice them more or like rally behind them more. I feel like that's
maybe.
just like the unfortunate truth of the entire idol industry. Because, I mean, it's not just because they would be young, but also just because you can kind of see, like, people can see a future, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, this is a group I can rally behind because I can be a fan of theirs for, like, 10 years or something, provided they last that long.
Well, they've managed to last 10 years, so...
They have, and I bet they have a core audience where they have, they have their fans.
Like 200 fans.
But not, yeah, they're not going to be roping in, like, new fans, I feel like, with even this release. Or not that many, not enough to kind of, like, put them back on the map as far as, they're going to be holding their own concerts, one-man live, that type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I don't know.
The Possible is the best group name, and they changed it to this goddamn...
Yeah.
Because it stopped being possible, Yoshi.
Ugh.
There were no more possibilities left.
The Possible is such a good name.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I like this song.
Also, 4 is a really fucking weird number for an idol group. 4 is the awkward number.
Because you don't have a center?
Partly. No, because, like, 6 is a fine number.
Yeah,
and
but
you can still have a
groups of
center.
5 are better. Groups of 9 are better. Maybe,
7's good, too.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. Yeah, this is just not standing out for me in any way, shape, or form.
I like the song. I can't say it's,
It
great.
feels like a baseline kind of
Yeah.
song.
That's how I feel about it. I have no negative feelings towards it, but
Yeah.
apathy is there.
I just feel like this is like it's a baseline one of these songs, right?
Yeah.
Like it has this tempo and has this. It has a certain tempo. It has a certain like lyric distribution. It has a certain flow, and I'm a fan of that. But then it like doesn't do anything beyond like that basic rubric, I guess.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Sounds
That's
hella
probably
project as hell.
well. That it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Fukuda Kata and
The subtitles.
Akira. Yeah,
Yeah.
the subtitles.
It definitely sounds like it's almost nostalgic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a certain way, it's definitely nostalgic.
Yeah, it kind of does remind me of like 2010 Hello Project.
Right? It's not the fan. That's not the era I'm a fan of. But
Yeah, that was about when it started fading off for me.
it's when they all started having like the same equality. But at this point, like I haven't heard this style of song in a while. I feel like so.
But now that you haven't heard it in a while, you're still not that impressed.
Yeah, but still, it's not like, whoa, I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely think there's other groups that do this better. So,
Yeah.
but the PV is basically just a dance version.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some solo
with some
shots.
close-up stuff. There's a girl
Yeah.
laying down in jewelry.
That's Robin.
Yeah. Okay, is that the half?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? Okay.
I think that's
Yeah, there's like
Robin,
a weird like desaturation effect.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And also the Instagram filter where
I
they
have a
darken
feeling
all the edges.
Barry's Kobo's Otona Nanoyo took place in the same set. And I've seen that PV like a billion times, so I would know.
Yeah.
It's likely. I bet tons of PVs were shot in this.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one of Angerme's and Jedima's PVs was shot here.
They just shoot in different areas.
Yeah.
That one corner
Yeah.
of the studio one day.
Anywhere with like bare concrete walls,
Yep.
which is a ton of videos. So, verdict. Yoshi.
The PV 60 is song 65.
Okay.
It's not bad. Just not my thing.
I think I'll pretty much rate it the same. I can give the song a 65. PV be like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, which means it's probably closer to a 50. Like 55.
Yeah.
I just feel like the PV has less energy than the song even. Like it's just,
That's not good.
Yeah, I can see that.
it is so vanilla. It's not even like vanilla with like specks of vanilla in it, you know, to like give it some like texture. Like it just looks like plain ass vanilla. So
I could see that. I'd probably give the song a 70 and the PV like a 65, 66, something like that. There's nothing in the PV that interests me to make me watch it.
Yeah, I think we're all in the
So.
same boat with that.
mm-hmm.
Wait, did you give your score already?
Yeah.
Wow, were you
Oh.
zoning out completely?
Yeah, this song is just not doing it for me, man.
The song just put you in a fugue state. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
my brain is just in this neutral state. It's about to enter REM sleep.
Well, the next
Good thing
one
we
I
have
think-
another song.
I think this one's better.
I don't know. I don't know if it's better.
I don't know.
Because, like,
This-
this song definitely has more energy. Like, it's
Yeah.
more high tempo. It's more upbeat.
It's rock. It's heavy rock.
Yeah.
But it's also just, like, so fucking basic.
Yes. I didn't want to use that word, but yeah.
So what's the name of the song?
This is Ichigo Ichie. Same group, Ciao Bella Cinquetti.
Yeah.
And live every day as though it will be the last.
Thank you. Thank you, those translators.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know if this
actually-
song gives that sort of desperation. It doesn't
I don't-
give that, like...
What, you don't see the fingers? They're pointing one? That's like one, Ichigo Ichie is like one encounter is
I don't
very important.
feel the urgency or the inspiration of
The
of that
urgency,
message of
the
live every
urgency
day.
is in their finger.
I like how TGU described it. They described the meaning as basically YOLO.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck you, TGU, for doing that. Why would you do that?
I like the instrumentals more in this one.
Yeah, but it's like
I feel like it's just so, like... it's...
boilerplate, standard, template.
I feel like they're performed by machines. Like, they're...
Yeah, the performance just doesn't do it.
Yeah, like, there's no, like... Yeah, there's no character. I think that's what it is. There's no character in this music. Like,
There's
it
no
feels like
edge.
it was produced, like... Yeah, they just hired, like, some band somewhere to, like, just play the song exactly the way we wrote it. And, you know?
Well, and they're singing it basically the same way as the first song.
Right.
There's no difference. It's just, hey, here's some lyrics. Go sing it. And that's it.
I like the choreography, kind of.
Yeah, dancing's good.
They have sharp moves.
Again, you got the same filters on the video, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The vignetting.
Yeah. Whatever it's called.
Yeah. This PV is a lot stronger than the last one, though.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
imagery, like...
The set is interesting.
Yeah, the set is cool. I'd say that the lighting is very, like, early 2000s K-pop. The super bright lights. Everyone looks like they're in a photo shoot from the early 2000s. This looks like a HOT video. Only David Liao would understand that, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't do K-pop. I still don't.
This is definitely like early 2000s K-pop lighting for me, especially the dance shot where they're in that room with the red carpet dancing.
Yeah. The only room they're really in?
Yeah.
Or that...
But see, like, I really like how they dressed the backgrounds differently, especially for their close-up shots where they have those, like,
the umbrellas.
the fabric or whatever that's, like, in the foreground and the background. I feel like it's really cool.
That solo shot.
Yeah. And then they have the ones with, like, the pinwheels or something.
Yeah.
Just, they have different stuff going on in each one. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the main problem with me is the vocals have no originality to them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this song is just... It fades into the background so easily.
The thing is, I'm okay with generic sounding songs as long as they have a hook, right? I just don't hear a hook in the song. The only part I hear is like the part where they go Ichigo, Ichie, but that's like 2 seconds of
I feel
the
like
intro and outro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like a hook that any kind of hook that can get you would push the song over generic, right?
Not necessarily. You can make some boring ass songs. I mean, instrumental wise and like lyrically, you can make some boring songs, but if the melody's catchy, I'm going to hum it, it could be the most basic sounding song, but if it's catchy, I'm totally down for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised this group's still around, honestly. So
Yeah. It's sad to say, but it just seems like, how are they profiting? I wonder.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I don't know. So ratings?
Yeah, we could probably rate. Who wants to go first?
I'd give the song 72.
72?
Yeah, it's all right. It's not terrible. The PV would probably be a 75, maybe lower. But the imagery's good in it.
Yeah. I'll just give a song the same rating, 60. I think for the PV, I'll probably give it like 68. Yoshi, what about you?
I give the PV like 70. It's better than the previous one for sure.
Definitely.
And then the song's, I think, a little better than the previous one as well. And, Pizza Ghost in chat mentions that this song was written by Nakajima Takui, who's also responsible for songs like Anjuramu's Taiki Bansei and Cute's Tsugi Kado Magare. So he's written, like, I would say more of my favorite songs from last year.
I feel like melodically, this song is pretty solid. Like, I like the chorus. But
it's not hooking me.
I feel like the melody has a lot of potential. Just the instrumentals fucking killed it for me. Like, my ears glazed over.
Yeah.
immediately when I started hearing just generic ass rock.
Yeah. I bet if he performed this song, it would sound better.
Yeah, probably.
That's just the impression I get from
I
listening.
think it's
to
the
this.
mix too. Like the instrumental, like sounds muted
Yeah.
and like kind of nothing in the instrumental sound really dynamic at all. So
Yeah.
I guess part of it as well. It all sounds like it's all just emitting at the same level of sameness.
Yep.
I think I said 68 for the PV, and song I give it a 70, I guess.
All right.
All right, I think we're on about 2 hours, so
Yeah.
I think we'll call it a show for here.
Covered a lot of PVs.
We did. Covered about 6 of them, so
7.
7, yeah. So we did all right. So we're gonna wrap the show up. Before we do close the show out, I'll do a little bit of plugging, and then I'll ask the guys if they have any final words,
All right.
final shout-outs. Shout-outs of the week. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. All right, so for the plugs here, go to newschoolcotton.com. That's where we post all of our stuff, podcasts, articles, videos, all of that will get posted there. Kenny translated Sasha Arino of HKT48's book, Gyakuten Yoku. Go check it out. It's a whole book translated into English. You should probably go check it out. He put a lot of work into that.
Good book.
Yeah. I've read more than half of it. I should probably go finish it because we want to do a podcast on it. But I actually bought the books. I actually have it here, so
Nice.
you should just go read it. It's actually an easy read, even for my reading comprehension. My reading comprehension is not good, so it's not as good as my speaking. But yeah, it's a good book. You can download the podcasts at newschoolkana.com, iTunes, or on Stitcher. And make sure, don't forget to rate, review, leave comments on the podcast on iTunes and Stitcher so we get bumped up in the music category. So please do that for us. Twitter links will be in the show notes. I am on Twitter at YoshiRect. Day is on Twitter at NewSchoolDay. Draco is on Twitter at Draco60. And we have Basagase Bakatsu, BSGSBKHTS. I almost butchered that. The boys who explode the TV Fridays, 7 p.m. Pacific time. They had their extravaganza last night. So go check that out. And selective-hearing.com for your Asian pop, urban beats, house music needs. And nihongoogle.com, Japan online entertainment website. If you're watching the video archived on YouTube, please comment, like, share, favorite, subscribe. Do all that. And if you'd like to contribute somehow to newschoolkana.com, there is a fancy little tab that says contribute on the page. So do that. Join us. Join us. So, yeah. That's it for the show. Draco, do you have any final words? Shout-outs? No.
Nope.
No one, nothing you're hyped about for next week?
Not that I want to reveal.
Oh, secrets?
Hmm.
Wait, is this a real secret? Or is this like a bullshit secret that you're like creating a fake cliffhanger so we're excited for next week?
No.
I think that's a secret.
No, I was actually hoping to do the next one in line, but...
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
And I'm actually hoping for the full version before next week, but that's probably not going to happen.
I don't think so, unfortunately. All right, Day, what are you hype about anything? You sad about anything?
Being sick sucks.
Yep.
I would not recommend that.
Doctors do not recommend that either.
Yeah,
Sure
but
they
who
do.
cares what doctors think? No one listens to doctors.
The doctors recommend it because then they get money.
That's true. That's very true.
Let's see. Honestly, I'm just counting the days until the Baby Metal and Momoklo and Ebichu albums come out. I feel like those are basically my most anticipated releases in general in almost any medium, video games, movies.
What?
I
You're
just wanna
not
listen to those
excited about
albums.
XCOM 2, bro?
I didn't even finish the first one.
I didn't either. It's a good game, but I didn't finish the first one.
Yeah, it's a good brutal game, but I haven't finished it.
It's totally my style of game too.
I feel like I should just beat that game instead of playing XCOM 2.
Yeah.
Because XCOM 2 is still like it's an unknown. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy XCOM 2.
Right.
Who knows what they're going to change or
you know what
do
you'll
something
get
different.
out of XCOM. Yeah. So when does Baby Metal come out?
Yeah.
I think
I know Momo closed February 17th, right?
I want to say spring.
Okay, so it's in the springtime.
Yeah, it's like in the
Yeah.
March, April, May area.
Okay. Gotcha.
Momo closed like in February, I think.
Yeah.
February 17th.
Ibichu is also in
Something.
February, I think.
Oh, really?
I want to say. I'm not positive.
I don't know. I don't think I need to hear new Ebichu songs because now I have, thanks to you, I can listen to Fantastic Baby Love forever until
Yeah.
I die. Because
That album is also super good. Did you listen to all the songs in there?
No, I just been listening
Oh
to
my
Fantastic
God.
Baby Love.
You need to fucking listen to all
I'm
the songs.
sorry,
on
that
there.
song's
Oh my God,
amazing.
dude. It is. But you need to fucking listen to the rest
Oh,
of
she
the album.
bias. I'm sorry. It happens.
Draco, did you listen to it?
No, I didn't.
You guys are
I was
killing me.
trying to figure out how to get
Y'all
it.
killing me.
I
No
wanted-
one that like those collection of songs are not anywhere.
I wanted to.
They're not on
add
Hello
my
Online. They're not on
MP3 player.
J-Pop Ski. Like they're fucking nowhere, dude.
Day has it.
I
I
have.
wanted to add them to my MP3 player, and I didn't. I was lazy and didn't want to do
Just
it. one
listen
at a
to it
time.
off your PC.
I can't listen to it when I'm working.
As long as you have headphones on, for the love of God.
Anything that emits sound,
Oh,
use it.
no, I don't use headphones in my room.
Whatever.
What? Do you have
Nope.
a hi-fi stereo?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a good stereo.
I mean, I have a
have a-
hi-fi stereo, but I still like listening to stuff on my headphones.
I have a Harman Kardon.
You have a what?
Home and Garden?
A Harman Kardon.
Harman Kardon?
What the
Yes.
hell is that?
About
Is that a
$800
spell?
worth of audio equipment.
Oh my god!
Harman Kardon.
HARMENKARDN.
Why does it look so ugly, though?
Because it's functionality over form.
I don't know. It looked like someone definitely
Or-
designed it. It just...
That's DON.
They just didn't...
I googled Harmon Garden. It's a picture of a bunch of white people.
Harman Kardon.
Yeah,
I got it now. Oh, okay. So it's like a sharper image made good speakers.
It looks super sharper image.
I don't have their speakers. I just have the receiver.
I see speaker setups that look like they were made the same time like the Apple. What was the one that was like made out of like plastic, but it was clear plastic? It was like
clear plastic.
it was the iMac. It was the
yeah.
iMac of like the early or mid 2000s.
Oh, it's like the all-encompassed monitor thing, right?
yeah.
There's no tower. It's just
I
all
think
in the
so.
monitor. Yeah.
Yeah, before they
Yes.
started adding like colors to it and turning it blue and green and
Oh man, I had that in my high school.
Oh, there was a Mac desktop where the monitor was like encased in plastic and it looked exactly like one of these. But
yeah, I don't have their speakers.
someone might know what they are.
All right. So I'm not. What am I hype about for next week?
But I don't know.
The podcast.
But I mean,
That's-
we're always hyped about the podcast.
That was very convincing. So yeah, I'm hyped about the podcast. So hopefully you guys will be next week. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Listen to the fucking album.
Okay. That's it. We'll definitely see you guys next week. I will listen to the album. Okay, Day?
All right.
Yeah,
Just for you.
I'll listen.
I'm gonna post the link I sent you guys into chat so everyone in chat can also
Oh, you're gonna share it? Oh shit,
not listen to the album.
that's very exclusive.
Hey, go check out Little Glee Monsters album too.
Yeah, I will.
Colorful Monster, I think it's called.
Oh god.
Colorful That's original.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.